and forms. So what is past continuous tense? So it is also known as past progressive tense, and so it talks about past continuous tense talks about a continuous action or state that was happening at the past. Yes, at some point in the past. So the form would be, so the past perfect tense of to be the we would use was, were, with the verbs present participle ing word. So we will learn more about it.
And is there a problem in connection? I think she's
I
there.
think she got disconnected.
Okay. She's there, but she has, I think, problem. Past continuous.
Maybe your screen is frozen.
Yes, our screen is there. It has not so many indicator. In sequence, we can use past continuous tense, but commonly at this time or clock time plus yesterday, last week, last month, if you find this expression, right, we can use past continuous tense. Let's not waste time for this. We'll come to this point again when we'll talk about sequence of tenses. Whose turn is next? Krishna? Krishna Datta, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Namaste, sir.
Namaste. Is you can start.
I'm trying to share.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
And it's about past perfect tense, and she's going to talk about this. Let's see what she has.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, we are listening.
Oh my God, I don't know how did I get disconnected.
Okay, leave
I
it.
was
We
just going.
heard. Okay, we heard you. Maybe you
So can I?
yourself. It's okay.
So
It's okay, ma'am.
okay, should I begin again?
No, not at all. Krishna is going to start. It's okay, ma'am. Leave it.
Oh, okay.
Discuss later if you have anything.
Okay,
Yeah, I
sir.
think most of we
Okay,
have
sir.
connection problem.
I don't know. I keep on getting disconnected just like that, even
Yeah,
in the break.
yeah. We
Okay,
just
sir.
saw some of your slides, and we could not hear you.
Oh, okay, sir.
It's okay. I think Krishna Datta has also problem.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying, sir.
Okay, please. And Ariful sir, get ready for.
Am I sharing?
Yeah, not at all. You are not sharing. You quit it. Just.
Yeah. Just a minute, sir.
Okay. Okay, now, yeah, we can see your slide.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. Today I'm going to present past perfect. Past perfect. Normally we denote when we refer to happenings in the past, and in these two happenings or two actions, that one action happened earlier, uh, before earlier the other one. So, like example here is given: Rizvi had gone to the store before he went home. So here we find two actions that happened earlier, that happened in the past. But one action happened earlier. That means Rizvi had gone to the store for some reason before he went home. So he went home and he had gone to the store. He went to the store and he went home. But earlier he went to the store. So when we will say or report about him, then we can say Rizvi had gone to the store before he went home. And we can see these two actions in two different tense. So we will try to find out that how we can use this the sentence or the structure in perfect. Normally we use subject plus had plus verb in participle. And here, Rina told us yesterday that he had visited England in 1970. So here also two actions. First action that happened earlier, he had visited England in 1970. And second action, Rina told us yesterday. So the first action we structured in past perfect, and we used had and verb in past participle. That's why we use here he had visited. Had plus verb in participle, past participle. And that happened earlier in 1970. But this one is reported by Rina just yesterday. So these two clauses, first one past perfect, and the second one, second action, it in past simple. Here I tried to take this thing from our presentation today. So Hariji had presented, then Gina ji offered her presentation, and I'm now saying about these two presentations. So I'm saying Hariji had presented before Gina ji offered the presentation. And as I learned actually from Anu's presentation, that event, reference, and speech time. Here event time, the one I want to say about, Hariji had presented. Then reference time, Jinati offered the presentation. So this one happened earlier. And I'm saying now that my speech, so speech point here, Hariji had presented before Jinati offered the presentation. Past perfect usually used with before, after, or when. Rizvi went home after he had gone to the store. So here we have to notice that after, the past perfect clause goes after he had gone to store. Again, when we are using before, past perfect went here in the earlier clause, the previous clause here, or first clause, the car had flipped 10 times before it landed on its roof. So if we use before, we have to use past perfect before. But both are the same for when. Normally, adverb when can be used in place of before or after in any of their, for any of their. And we still know which action happened first because of the use of past perfect. We use here when, but for he had gone to a store, we know that yes, it happened before. Then the second one, if we use the car had flipped 10 times when it landed on its roof. Still, we can know that yes, earlier happening is the car had flipped 10 times. So when can be used for both the cases. We can now deduct the structure from this. That when you use before, subject plus past perfect, and the past simple clause will be later. Then subject simple past tense, after subject past perfect. When we use after, simple past simple will be first clause, and second clause or later will be past perfect. Russell had lived in New York for 10 years before he moved to California. Or we can say before he moved to California, Russell had lived in New York for 10 times. So we can use this clause before. Before he moved to California, Russell had lived in New York for 10 times. And we come to know that with the structure that this action happened earlier because of the past perfect. Past perfect, I have taken this from the handout. The crowd had moved to the plaza when the police showed up. Here, the time, the reference time or reference point is the time at which the police arrived. And event time here, event point here, the crowd had moved to the plaza. Sir has provided us this. I had eaten rice, so I made it. I hadn't eaten rice. Rice had not been eaten by me. So this way we can say active, negative, and passive. And here in this slide, we can see that had is possible for all subject verb agreement, like first person, second person, third person, again, plural. In all case, we use had. So that's all from my side. Thank you very much.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you,
you, Krishna
everybody.
ji. You have done wonderful job because you have incorporated all the situation we discuss over here and sequences of tense also. After one presentation, I will incorporate all these sequences of past tense. Who is next? Then Ariful sir, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please. It's your turn. Past perfect continuous. Okay, now we can start.
Oh, sir,
Okay, you're
I'm
audible.
Mahmoud Hassan. Yeah, I'm going to present past perfect continuous tense. So basically, past perfect continuous, we don't use it more and often in our speaking, but it is widely used in not widely. In some writing talks, we use past perfect continuous tense in both active or passive mode. And the normal structure is like subject plus had been plus verb ing plus object or some complement. And so basically we need had been plus verb ings to understand the sentence structure of past perfect continuous tense. Like Akbar had been teaching at the university for more than a year before he left Europe. So in this sentence, if we look at the first, this clause, more, sorry, uh, more than in this clause. So it is past perfect continuous tense. Here we can see that had been, then verb ing form. So in the first clause, it is uh, past perfect continuous tense, and the second clause, it is past simple tense. So, and if we look at the structure of this sentence, it is kind of like uh, uh, com complex sentence. Okay, so so in a sense of linguistics, we can say like hypothetical uh, uh, um, hypothetical in hypothetical sense, we can say it is past perfect continuous tense. In the second sentence, how long had you been studying Tajik? So this is past perfect continuous tense. So we use the past perfect continuous to show that something started in the past and continued up until another time in the past. Like in the first sentence, for more than a year, about this kind of duration which can be used with past perfect continuous. Um, so there are some examples like they had been talking for over an hour before Gio arrived. So this is also a complex structure. So it is hypothetical. So I don't have any practical example here, but like I'm giving you an example. I passed my higher secondary school certificate in 2003, and I had I had been studying so hard that time. So it's the compound sentence, and in a sense we can say like it's practical uh, uh, paratactical in paratactical sense we say it like past perfect continuous tense, and it's compound sentence. And then using past perfect continuous tense before another action in the past is a good way to show cause and effect. Like Joshua was tired because he had been jogging. So this is he was tired. This is a cause, and for this cause, sorry, he had been jogging. So this is an action, and that's why he is tired. Joshua is tired. And if you look at the last sentence, Borno failed the final test. Okay, this is the and because she had not been attending the class. So this is the action, and this is the result. If we do not include a duration such as for 5 minutes for 2 weeks or since Friday or minute, those kind of things. So the English speaker choose to use past continuous rather than past perfect continuous. So basically, they are comfortable with past continuous tense. They don't like to use past perfect continuous tense. So we need to be careful that what I said at the very beginning of the presentation. So past continuous emphasizes interrupted actions, whereas past perfect continuous tense emphasizes the duration of time because something is in the past. Study, okay. So first is adverb placement. So the examples below show the placement for grammar adverbs such as always, only, never, ever, still, just. Hello. Okay. So you had only been waiting there for a few minutes when he arrived. Then, had you only been waiting there for a few minutes when he arrived? So first is active. Then the second is sorry. The first is here we can see the adverb of placement. Like you had only been, then had you only been. So this is the okay. Then active passive. Kip had been preparing the restaurant's fantastic dinners for 2 years before he moved to Tashkent. So if we this is active, and if we make it passive, like the restaurant's fantastic dinners had been being prepared by Kip for 2 years before he moved to the Paris. So passive forms of the past perfect continuous are not common. So we can make it if in linguistic sense we can transform active to passive, but actually in English we don't use them. So this is the end of my presentation.
Okay, thank you, sir. As you say, passive form in perfect continuous is not common, right?
Yes,
We don't use that in our English language. Okay, thank you. And before, do you stop sharing your screen? Problem there? Okay, let me talk about sequences of tense here shortly, and then whose turn is next? Nasala ma'am, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sequences of past tense. I'm going to talk about this. Can anybody help me? There are three conditions. Maybe you are teaching at 10th grade in Nepal, right? It's very common. For example, in number 1, we have to talk about simple past plus past continuous. They come together. Next one is simple past plus simple past. This is another sequence, and the last one is simple past plus past perfect, as Krishnaji talk about this past. In these three sequences are very common in English language. For example, in number 1, right? Rita called me while I was bathing. For example, you can see present continuous in one clause. For example, I was bathing, and here simple past tense. Here are two actions. One is it was going on. It was the first action, and it was going on, and the in between its work is action. Next thing happened. That is called. In this situation, you use simple past for the second action and past continuous for the first action. Right? Remember this. Maybe you know this. I suppose. Next one is, for example, she fell off her motorbike, and broke her leg. For example, if two action they occur together, listen me, if two action they occur together, or the second action is the reaction of the first, then you simple past in both condition. Here you can see it happened first and simultaneously this happened. Or you can use similar type of example, right? Ram went to market and bought a pen. For example, you can see same time these two action happen. In the first, you can see second was the reaction of the first. Here you can see broke her leg, and here they happen almost together. Went to market. While he was in market, he did this action, right? So both clauses are in past simple or simple past, whatever you say. And as Krishna ji, she said, right, simple past and past perfect. In this situation, you can use before or after clause here. Okay. After Ram had finished his homework, what happened? He went to school. You can see this action happened earlier. There is a time gap. You can see maybe he wore his dress, he took his breakfast, maybe there can be time gap, and second action happened, he went to school. In this situation, the first action, the first work should be in past perfect tense, and the second one should be in simple past. And these three are common sequences of past tense, right? Maybe you got some idea. In this way we can recall this, and this is also called sequences of past tense. And one more thing, you might have heard back shifting. This is jargon of linguistic, or you can say reported speech. Back shifting, simple past, simple present change into simple past, present continuous change into past continuous, reported speech, you know that, right? And present perfect into past perfect, and present perfect continuous into past perfect continuous, right? And simple past into which one? Simple past into which tense?
Past perfect.
Past
Yes,
perfect.
past perfect. Yes, this is called back shifting. You need to remember this. Okay. Now let's welcome Nasalaji, right? With future simple. Please, ma'am, you can share. I'm going to stop this. Okay. Now, please. And you know that simple future?
So my topic was simple future tense. I made it very simple, sir, for primary students. So.
Okay, okay, it's okay.
So the structure, or like in maths, we call a formula. So the structure of simple future tense is subject plus will plus verb 1 plus object. Will or the shall also is there. So example, a child will play, children will play. It doesn't affect with the nouns number. Next is, so the main question here is when to use will and shall. So shall is used mostly in the first person, that is I, sorry, I will begin.
Okay, okay, ma'am. You can continue.
Sorry, okay, mostly use in the first person, I shall and we shall. But with I and we even use will as well. So I and we are the first person where we use both will and shall, and others we use all will. That's why it's better to use only will, so we don't have any mistakes. Next is the use of simple future tense. We use will when we decide to do something at the time of speaking. Like, example is, I have a slight headache. I think I'll consult a doctor. Next is we use will to talk future events in which our own wishes do not matter. Example, traffic will be very heavy in the evening. So shall is used mostly in question forms and with first person. Example, shall I get you a cup of coffee? Okay, next is negative or simple future tense. Excuse me, sir. And it's a helping verb, so we just add not to make it negative. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you for your,
And
okay.
okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Short presentation. You know, time adverb you use with simple future or simple future tense. For example, tomorrow. For example, soon. Next week, for example, right? And in plus future date, right? These are used with simple future tense. Similarly, there are some expression you need to know, right? Which turn is next? Navina ma'am, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Expression. Okay, you can share some expression like I think, I will, for example, I hope, I will, for example, I expect, I will, for example, I believe, I will, for example, right? With these expression we use simple future tense, right? And next one is conditional or if clause, right? In if clause also one side uh, present tense, next one is simple future, right? Okay, ma'am, you can continue.
Can you see the slides?
Yeah, you can, we can see your slide.
Okay. So I'm going to share slides about future continuous tense. The future continuous tense structure is the combination of the future tense with the continuous aspect. It is used to express actions and events that will be in process at a given moment in the future. So the future continuous tense is used when an action is promised or thought to be going on at a specific time or context in the future. Next, I have some examples. I won't answer my phone later because I will be driving. Who will be going with me for the movie? The children will be walking to school when it's not snowing. I have just changed it into negative. The children will not be walking to school when it's snowing. So she will be walking the dog when we get home. If we change this into passive, then the dog will be being walked when we get home by her. Or we can also just simply put when we get home. Next, structures of future continuous tense. Like other structures that reflect the continuous aspect, it is usually used with action verbs, not with stative verbs. For example, here I've just given the meaning of action verbs and stative verbs here. Action verbs, verbs which describe an action, active, dynamic action that can be performed by a person or thing. And stative verbs that describe a static condition, situation, or state of being. For example, we couldn't say I will be knowing John later or she will be seeming sad this evening. The future continuous is formed using will plus be plus the present participle, that is verb form. A structure used in sentence, subject plus shall or will plus be plus verb ing plus object. Meaning or ways how we use future continuous tense structure. Future continuous is used to say that an action will be in progress at a specific time in the future. For example, this time on Thursday, I'll be flying to Thailand. In 2 hours, she'll be leaving work. Next, we have future continuous is used for an action in progress in the future, which is interrupted by a shorter action. I'll be waiting for you when you get back. Third, we have future continuous is used to predict the present. Don't call him now. He'll be sleeping. Next, we have future continuous is used for arrangements, often as a reminder or warning. And its example is we'll be leaving at 9 o'clock. So that means, so don't be late. Number 5, future continuous is used to make polite inquiries about someone's plans without wishing to influence those plans. For example, will you be using computer this evening? That means now the person wants to use the computer so that computer can be free that evening. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Uh, can you stop sharing?
Sorry, is it stopped?
Oh, not at all. Okay, now.
Now?
Now it's clear. In future continuous, Namina ma'am, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Start you can start sharing, get ready. I'm just making one point. For example, in future continuous, what can be done? For example, look at here. He will be watching TV at 5 o'clock tomorrow. If you are supposed to use, there's a spelling mistake. At this time, you can see expression here. At this time or exact time and plus tomorrow. Tomorrow, it can be tomorrow, it can be next week, it can be next day, next month, then supposed to use future continuous, but it is not common. This aspect is not common in English also. We rarely use in English language. Okay. Namina ma'am, you can start sharing. This is the at this time plus future that adverb. Okay, now you can share. Future perfect tense. Shall, will, have plus be.
Future perfect tense.
Are you sharing? We can't see your slide.
Future perfect. So what are you saying?
Yeah, we can't see your slide.
Hello?
Are you sharing your slide, ma'am?
I need to share my slide.
Okay, please.
The same one? Hello? Hello? Hello, Kumar sir?
Yes, yes. Okay, you can see some uses here in meanings, right? It's okay. There's no problem at all. And whose turn is next?
I'll be speaking.
I didn't get you what you were saying.
Okay, I was confused. It's not your turn. You have recently finished, right? Rajendra sir is there. Is Rajendra sir?
Okay.
Sorry. Rajendra sir, please, it's your turn.
Yes, I'll be sharing. All right, so can you see my screen
Yeah,
with
we can
future
see.
perfect tense?
You can start here.
All right, so future perfect tense is used to describe something that would happen in the future, but by certain reference time. It is as if we're talking about past in the future. So you mentioned about back shifting. So it is kind of like the idea is kind of similar to like you are shifting the past event to the future in a sense by certain time frame. Okay, so that's the idea. Let me move the slide. Okay, so an action. So we use future perfect tense to basically describe an action that will be complete before some other point in the future. So we have a reference point in the future and something happening before that reference point. Okay, so as you can see in the slide, we have time broken down into 3 segments: past, present, and future. But in the future also we have 2 different time there. So one is X that happens, the event happens, but before X happens, there's something that happens. Okay, so the format for the future perfect tense is we use subject, will have, then past participle, and then the future event that would basically take place in the present form. Okay, so the first one will use the have form in will. Uh, so let's look at the example. So here we, in the future, the future reference point is at like 9 a.m. when the bus arrives. But before the bus arrives, the passenger will have arrived at that time at the station. Okay, so we use the passengers will have arrived at the station before the bus arrives. Okay, so the latter part in the sentence is in the present tense. Okay, but the other part is in the future perfect tense. Um, for future perfect tense, we can use for the action that will be completed by certain time in the future as well. So we have the by some reference time, something will happen. Okay, so for example, here example given is Bibek and Sujita will have been married for 10 years this winter. So by this winter, they will have been married for 10 years. Okay, so that's another example, another way of using it. And another way of using it is we can use preposition phrases with future perfect tense. So for example, at certain time, by certain time in the future, and then we use the future perfect tense. For example, by noon next Sunday, I'll have completed my college assignments. Okay, so in summary, we use future perfect tense to in a sense project something that would have happened that would happen in the future by a certain time. So we are referring to as if the past of the future. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Rajan sir, all of you listen and look at the thing he made at the end. At this prepositional phrase, at or by plus what point of time in future, right? Can be used as a reference tense indicator for future perfect tense, right? For example, uh, by next year, I shall have passed my exam, for example, right? You can see. Similarly, I shall have finished my work by next week, or you will have arrived here by 5 p.m. I mean, by or at plus time. If you find this expression or time indicator, you can use future perfect. Okay, remember this if you are teaching, right? You don't have to miss this point, this expression. Okay, thank you, Rajan sir. And next we have Sumitra ma'am. Are you there, Sumitra ma'am? Are you waiting for your talk?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please. Future perfect continuous. And for future perfect continuous, you have to join that by plus time, and next one is for plus time also, right? There are no so many indicators, and this is common.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay, please.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, Rajan sir is saying something.
Hello. So is there any term like forward shifting? You mentioned back shifting in like English
No,
grammar.
only there
Is
is
there any
only
concept
back
of forward
shifting.
shifting?
Yeah, only back shifting is very common.
Okay.
Right? Maybe
All right.
there can be other expression elsewhere, but in our tense, I haven't found that for shifting. Only back shifting is there. Okay, ma'am, we can continue. Sumita ma'am.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. I'm presenting on future perfect continuous tense. Now, future perfect continuous tense is used to describe the action in which we project ourselves forward in time and look back. So it's like backward action. In the same way, we look back at the duration of the activity, and it describes the action which might have begun in the past or present or in future and is expected to continue in the future. It consists of will plus have plus been plus verb in present participle. For example, at 7 o'clock in the evening, I will have been waiting for an hour. Just like in this picture, simply we can say that we move forward in some point in the future, and then we look back towards the future time or from past or present. The action might have continued till the future, and it is still continuing in the future. Now, when we talk about the structure, it is subject plus will, or it can have shall also, plus have plus been plus present participle plus object. In short, S plus, this way we can convert it into short form. An example is the boy will have been doing his work for half an hour. Raz will have been teaching in university for 2 years next week. So we take the reference time and we describe the action in future. Now, the positive form is I will have been like subject plus will plus have plus been plus verb in ing form. This is the participle form. And example is I will have been cutting vegetables for 3 hours. Negative is we just add not, as will is the helping verb, so we just add not in between will and have. For example, I wouldn't have been cutting vegetables for 3 hours. And the question is, interrogative form is will plus subject plus have plus been plus verb in ing form. Will you have been cutting vegetables for 3 hours? Now, we use it in 2 different ways. Now, action that will have started will have continued for some time and will still be in progress in the future, either before a specific moment or before another action takes place. Now, if we use it for before a specific moment, then we can take it this as the example. We will have been cleaning the house for 5 hours by 6 o'clock tomorrow. And if we are talking about the action, before another action takes place, then we can take it as example. They will have been talking for 2 hours by the time John arrives. So in this way, with reference to the moment and with reference to another action, we can use future perfect continuous tense. And in this future perfect continuous, we get the expressions like for and time reference, and we use by the time or when as the expressions, time expressions we use. And the verb like to be, to seem, to know does not have any future perfect continuous use. It is used only with till future perfect tense only. So that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Maybe you have noticed whatever she presented in future perfect continuous tense, time expression, that means by plus time and for plus time, they come together. If you find these time expression, you can supply future perfect continuous. Okay, you can, maybe you saw in her presentation, in her slides, for plus time and by plus time. But in future perfect tense, what happened? Commonly, it's not mandatory. Commonly, you can find by plus time only, right? That's the difference between future perfect and future perfect continuous when we use them. Maybe we have some activities now. Shweta ma'am, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, Samuel.
Yeah, do you have some activities?
Yes,
Yeah, please.
yes, sir.
Let's see.
I'll just share my screen and then.
Maybe most of you are teaching at school level also, and you are practicing.
Okay, just a second. I don't know where did it. Is my
Yeah, we can see so many things of your mobile phone.
okay? Just a second, sir. I'll just first switch on. For just a second. I don't know. Just give me a minute, sir.
Okay.
I'll just first open the drive and my presentation and then share the screen. So if I do. Now is it visible?
Yeah, we can see something.
Is it visible?
Yeah.
Yes, it's visible, Sweta.
Yes, we can see.
Okay, it's just loading, right? So so we have a mentee, and I am going to put the link in the chat. Everybody needs to join, right? I have I will just copy this and put it in the chat. Copy.
You're expert in using also, right?
No, not really. So this is the first time actually I'm trying this. I'm screen sharing from mobile.
Yeah.
Can everybody see the link? Please join the link.
Yeah.
Please join the link. It's in the chat. Please join the link in the chat.
Yes, it has just started.
Okay, so there's a very small exercise I have prepared in Menti. Can everybody see the code and join menti.com?
Yes.
Okay, I will present it. Has everybody joined the past?
Yes.
Has everybody joined?
No, not yet.
I don't see anybody joining.
Yeah, we are trying to.
Not that.
I think he's asking for a passcode.
686481454.
It's not asking any password or passcode.
I think I should reduce the volume.
I am at a screen where it says I gap to, like there's a gap, then to music when I jog.
It's asking for login.
I haven't presented it. Has it already come?
Yes.
We log in.
You don't have to log in. You just have to go to menti.com. www.menti.com.
But right now I
So
can
it gives
see.
us an example of a sentence with a blank in the middle, the same like what Rajendra just said. And we are waiting, and also it shows that either we sign in or log in or what.
You don't need to sign in or log in. You can just use the passcode and then play.
It's not asking for passcode.
It's
And
not
we
asking
can't-
for passcode. It's just showing that login or sign off.
Yes.
Yeah, and we can't really click next, like to next question.
No, you
For
can't.
that, I think we need to
Question because
sign
I
up
have to
first.
present it to click the next
Okay, so
question.
do it then.
Oh no! Has everybody joined first?
Not yet.
We are in same screen.
Yes, we are in that screen there.
Yeah.
Okay. Just a second. Has everybody joined first? Because I don't see everybody joining in.
I mean, we can't say for everybody. I mean,
It says waiting for players, you know.
We are all on that page.
Yeah, I've already joined.
Okay, just a second. I guess it's not okay. I will just present it from here then. Okay. Can everybody okay. There are only 5 people who have joined in.
okay, so can you see the names or something?
That's the question. Can you see the question on the screen? You
Yes.
have 10 seconds to answer. Can everybody first see? I mean, because I really don't see people who have joined in.
I just clicked on the link. It took me to this page which says I gap to music when I jog. I can't really select anything.
Seems to have the answer, right?
Yeah. So maybe you
Yeah,
can do
the answers
something.
come now. Can you see the answers?
Yes, it's there, but aren't we supposed to choose one of the 4?
Yes.
But we can't choose any of the answers though.
Just a second. Just a second. Just give me a
We
minute.
can't move to the next year either.
So
You can't move because there's a time limit. You don't move. Just give me a minute. I don't know what's wrong with this.
there is an arrow and I click there and it says like no more questions or something like that.
I think we have to go to mentimeter.com
Yeah, no
and
results
it will
yet.
ask the passcode, and if we enter, then we can join instead of going to that link.
I think the link has the passcode in there.
Can you
Yes.
join from www? Can you join from the site itself instead of the link?
Yes. If we join with the site, then we can go there.
Okay, so can everybody join from the link? From the site?
Okay, so we need to remove that edit at the end.
Yes.
So there's edit. When you copied it, you copied edit from your screen. So just remove that edit.
Okay. Can everybody?
Yes, now I think it's okay.
Okay, can I present it then?
Yes, I think.
What is happening?
Let's see.
Has everybody logged in?
No.
Okay, please log in. I'll wait for everybody to log in. www.mentimeter.com. www.menti.com and then you type the code.
Directly?
हजुर त्यहाँ code भनेर आउँछ. And once you type the code, then you get inside that page. भयो? Like, is everybody in?
No, I can't get into it.
Okay, can you just first type www?
Oh yeah, enter code to vote. Is it that?
Yes. So www.menti.com and then then you 6481454. That's the code.
Okay, now it says you didn't vote this time. I mean,
No, I will start it again. I'll start it again. But I need everybody to be there first.
Okay.
Is everybody in now?
You didn't vote in time.
I mean, how many people do you see on your end?
Okay. I see 9 people. Okay, let's just start. Right? Should I enter? There are only 10 people.
Okay, I think. Hold on, just a moment.
We can't sign in only. At least I haven't been able to. I don't even get a space for the.
No, you go to menti.com, Chetna.
www.menti.com. I have done that.
Okay, it's kind of slow though. Right now, I entered my name. I think you can see my name right now.
Yeah, mine too. I
can see 10 people there. There are
Okay.
10 people who are already there.
Do you see the names?
I don't see the names, but I see 10 people who've joined in.
Okay.
Names come only after the answers come.
But for some reason, it asked me to enter my name, and I just did.
Yeah, nice.
No. You need to enter your name because we have a leaderboard. So whoever finishes first, their name comes on top. So that's
Okay.
why you need to write your name too.
Yeah.
Okay, are we done? Cheta, तिम्रो भयो?
No, I have not been able to log in from both.
Did you go to www.menti.com?
Yes, madam.
Code? What about the code? Did they ask for the code?
It doesn't give me. I typed this menti.com, but it doesn't give me. I'm trying for the last time.
Type mentimeter.com.
Okay, type mentimeter.com.
I tried both.
Can you refresh the page once? www.mentimeter.com.
Ma'am, did you start? Did you start?
No, I haven't started. I will start now after, like, Chetna's in your boy. I mean,
you can go ahead, Shweta.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm starting then. Okay, I'm starting, right? Okay.
All right.
So you have to answer fast to get maximum points.
Okay. We don't see the answers though. Is
Now
there
it will
another?
come.
Okay. All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Time's up. It's only 10 seconds. So you have to be very fast. Very good. 10 people got it correct.
Sweta.
Azur.
Can you share your screens? Never mind. So we can see. I guess we'll do at the end the score.
Now I can play.
But don't show us the answer though.
No, I won't.
Yes,
I'm looking
correct.
at the answer. Wait, right there. Can you see it now?
Yeah, it will be more interactive if you show your.
Yeah. Okay, can you see that?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, please
Okay.
continue.
So let's see who. Okay. Elsa and Nasala. I'm sure Elsa is Gina.
Yeah.
See, I got it. Okay. Great job, Aita. So the highest for this round is the fastest.
Who is E.T.?
E.T. E.T. Let me guess. Oriful.
Okay. Sounds like extraterrestrial.
Okay, please
Shweta
continue.
ma'am, I got only one question.
No, E.T. is, I think, Onu. Okay, now the next question, right? Please be prepared. Krishna, now the next question is coming, right? Okay. The next question. Oh, sorry. What did I do? Why is it not showing? Let me just. Okay. But this is enter. I don't know why is it not showing that. Okay. Your next question is there. Answers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Okay, who's the fastest? Okay, people are still getting it wrong. Navina, Bhuvana. Oh, Bhuvana is E.T. Okay, I was just guessing. Okay, good job. Now the next question is a little long, so please you have to like really read it fast, right? I've given you extra 3 seconds for it. Okay, let's go to the next one.
So then, can you read out the question?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I can't see. You can't see the slide. That's why.
Okay, I will read out the question too. The next question is, just a second. I'm laptop open. I'm doing it side by side. So okay. Your next question is, which sentence is written in the present tense? Which sentence is written in the present tense? Can you see this questions?
We saw.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Women
I
vote.
couldn't vote.
Last point, Goyo. Okay. Let's see.
Every election in Australia.
Okay, let's see the score. Nosala and Kathy. I think Kathy is moving up. Yes. Sumitra is in number 1.
Mitra is there.
Followed by Krishna. Okay. We can put Sumitra is in number 1, followed by Krishna. Okay. Okay, now let's see the next one. Again, which sentence is in present tense? Okay.
We didn't see it.
Okay, just a second. Okay.
Very fast.
Now can you see it?
Not yet. We're just saying get ready.
Okay. Answer fast to get more points. Has it come now?
Not yet.
3, 2, 1.
Traditional Aboriginal society was governed until the Governor General represents
That was
the
pretty
King in Parliament.
fast.
Time's up. I think it did it go too fast?
No, that's fine.
Okay, great. 11 people got the correct answer.
Is the first?
I guess Nosala is moving up. Okay, Sumitra is still, I think, number 1. Oh, Krishna! Okay, Sumitra, Krishna, Rajendra. Okay, Bhuvana, Nosala, Navina, Kathy, Himanti, Elsa. Okay, because I think because you missed an answer, right? You would have answered Ligorilla. Okay, let's do the last. I think the 4th one, 5th one, last one, right? You still have time to move up. She dashed into the sandpit. Choose the correct answer.
Hold on. We can't see the options.
Now it will come.
No, we can't. For some reason, it didn't let us to choose that.
Yes.
It didn't give us time.
Yeah.
Because
it went so fast, and then it said like you didn't vote.
You didn't vote in time.
Yeah. So
okay, three people got it correct though. 2 people got it wrong. Okay. I kept, because the questions were pretty simple, so I didn't give a lot of time to it. I gave like only 13 seconds. Maybe I should have given more time.
No, we
Next
didn't
time
get even 13 seconds. Like it was like
We didn't
done
get that
within
much
We didn't get time to
2 seconds maybe.
Yeah.
That's too
Just
less.
with a glimpse.
Sorry, Bhuvana is the fastest.
It was like so fast, you know, we couldn't.
But it was fun though.
Yes. Yippee!
Okay,
I won. Congratulations. Thank
Okay,
you.
so let me just share the screen and show all of you. Just a second, right? Zoom, you can. Okay, it's gone now. So that was the exercise on Menti, and there is one more. Can everybody see the page? I have 2 more exercises. So, do we have time?
The time is almost over.
Okay.
How long does it take?
It is. There are just two more exercises. What I'll do is I'll put in the chat that you can, can everybody see it? I've posted it in the chat.
Says URL request not found.
Not found?
That's what it says.
What about the second one?
I clicked on the second one actually.
There are two exercises.
First one is shown. Present
This
tense,
one.
multiple choice question.
Yes.
Second one is not found.
Okay, so maybe I haven't copied it properly. Okay, can you just get into this? Can everybody get into this? Can everybody see my screen? So there are questions. There are 12 questions. Can everybody see this? Present tense, multiple choice concept quiz. Okay, so we can do this and see, where how much you can see our understanding. This has to be done like individually. So this is the other quiz.
Sorry, what are we supposed to do?
You're supposed to do this. You have to check in the check the chat, Navina.
eltbase.com हो
त्यो first one eltbase.com/quiz वाला छ नि त्यसमा when you go you can come across this screen that I'm showing you right now.
Okay.
अनि त्यसपछि चाहिँ नि you do the quiz and check your understanding. I will now. Okay, so we can do the quiz on our own and check how much we score. So that's the exercise.
Okay.
Sorry, for the mentee. I think the time was too less. Next time I'll make sure that I give extra time.